back and we're going to start cutting our veggies. The spinach you don't really have to cut too much because it pretty much just cooks down to nothing. I'm just going to use water when I cook these. So, but yeah, people have asked me many questions, and one of the biggest questions people have asked me, how do people treat me now? People treat me now, it's like insane. They are just so jealous of my looks and everything. But see, I did this for me because I really didn't know if I'd ever be pretty again because I was so ill. And people didn't see me as sick as I was because I didn't let people see me. Yeah, I didn't tell people where I was. You know, I hid from people because I was really bad. And I really didn't know how I was going to make out, you know, in the whole deal. And I'm happy today where I'm at because it's like, wow, you know, I actually survived the odds and I was really thankful. I grated some fresh ginger you're just going to throw in, and then we're going to mix it all up. And got fresh mint, parsley. I think one thing that I can tell people is when you start, I think what helped me the most was having the trainers because I really needed the extra help and I was in bad shape and things. And I'm not ashamed. I used to be ashamed of everything. You know, I'm not anymore because I realize I am a human being. You know, I have feelings. I have, you know, whatever. You know, it happens. Life's never easy, and it ain't a bowl full of cherries. Believe me, the road that I've been on the last 6 years for health has been like a rocky road. That's for damn sure. And I see people come in and out of the gym like no tomorrow. You know. I don't even know how I survive some days because I have such long hours. But I make it. I truly make it. When I like what I do now, though, my deadlifts, and that was one reason I have a strength and conditioning coach, see? So the one trainer, Andrew, he does strength and conditioning. Dan is my main trainer, so he gives me my workout. Him and Andrew work together. So on Tuesdays, I do all my deadlifts, and I do symbols, and my butt always hurts. I pulled a muscle in the back of my buttocks the other day, and boy, I was hurting. And I told Andrew my legs are, he's like, you got one more in the tank. No, I did 13 reps of 95 pounds on a squat, and I had to hit the med ball. And he's like, you know what? You know, you got one more. I was like, he says, you didn't even try. I'm thinking, no. And my legs said no. And he says, well, you were doing good. And it's like, yeah, my legs said no. Elvira's like, we're done. And then I pulled 195, 2 reps. But I don't know. I think what it was is when I start to get heavy, if I had 5 reps, like 5 rounds, 15 reps I had done before at 155, 175, 185. So then we jumped. And that's where it got me because I was getting tired. And by the time I'm done on Tuesdays, I've probably deadlift altogether about 60 to 70, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 30, probably about 40 deadlifts. And that doesn't include the other stuff I got to do. That's where it gets me. That's when I go take my nap in the truck before I have to go work out with my other trainer. And they always call me, I'm insane. You know, I might be insane, people, but the thing is the training saved my life, you know, and I'm still here, and I'm still living and breathing, and I try to help people because, you know what? A fitness journey is a life journey. I think the reason I made it too was I was ready. I just got tired, I think, you know, overall. I think for me, my fitness where I'm at today, I'm not ashamed. And when I go to the gym, I used to be ashamed about everything, you know, and stuff. And I'm not anymore. I hold my head high because I realize, you know what? I'm not the only person in there can't do it. Now, if you want to see me jump rope, honey, Elvira can't jump rope. I look like America's Funniest Home Videos. Andrew always laughs at me and says I suck. And then when I'm on circuit, I'll be freaking dying, and he'll be like, have fun now outside. And then he'll yell out the door, you need to hit that tire harder with the hammer. And I said, well, I'll just pretend it's your head and Dan's head. And that's what I do. And then they laugh at me, and everybody's like, I don't know how you do that circuit. And people watch me on circuit. I've even got hit with the sprinklers before in the yard, and they're like, I've gotten with the sprinklers, and everybody laughed, and they said, yeah, that was a while ago. I said, yeah. But I call that air conditioning. So, and now I run outside, and I got yelled at the other day because I can run a mile within like 10 or 11 minutes, and I was dilly-dallying around, and I got caught. Because I was outside just jogging down the road, and they were like, you know, and I was like, well, okay. But my trainers push me, see? That's how I was able to succeed, too, because they push me. And when I get lazy, which I do get lazy, there's some mornings I'm tired, you know, I don't want to get up. And I have to get up, you know, I have to make that workout because it's part of my life that it keeps me alive. So, it keeps me alive. And that's what counts. You know, I want to be alive. I want to live. Summer's coming, you know, I'm getting ready to open my trailer. So I'm excited about that. I'm just about ready to put this in, get this all mixed up. This is going to be a great dinner all week. I have great protein all week too, so that's going to help me. Celery and tomatoes. I always try to use fresh vegetables. If I can't, I will use frozen. But you can, I don't use canned ones because I found out I have issue with sodium, so. And I try not to do that with the sodium because canned vegetables have too much sodium. And when I first started to, I took cooking classes, you know, on healthy eating. And people might think you eat healthy, but believe me, I got told by my trainers, oh, you don't. And I really, really watch when I go to the store now, you know, what I have to do, you know, and how I eat. Today I had to go get dog biscuits because next week my friends will be coming up and they've always bring their dogs, and the dogs know my house by heart. They'll be like coming, and then we walk around the neighborhood, and they'll be like, the dogs won't leave unless I leave with them. I got the dogs all what do you call it? Spoiled. I have somebody else's dog spoiled too. She slept with me this morning. Total animal lover. I just have a cat. Yeah, and one thing my trainers do, we have a machine that we step on every so often, and we have to measure everything like your muscular and stuff, and they keep track of that. So we do that once a month too. So I have a lot of things that I do, and when I'm at the gym, like I'm in the gym altogether 14 hours a week, and I even work a full-time job and stuff. And people will say, "What, you know, people, I don't care who you are. If you don't have any kind of issues in life, then you don't have a real life, because everybody's got drama, some part, or some issue, you know, and stuff like that. That's why I go to the gym, because it gives me away from all of that." And I got rid of that med ball too, because I was outside flipping tires, and he's like, and I have to run out to the, the other day I did my circuit 45:52 last week, and this week I did 45:02. So I did good. Mix this up here. This might be. My circuits Tuesday and Thursdays are my most important ones because Wednesdays and Mondays are sort of upper body. I'm not as strong as I finally just got benching 95 like 1 rep because my upper body is not strong. But see, when I was heavy, I carried all my weight around here, okay, down, and I was on my lower body. So that's why I can power lift pretty good. My trainer says, I'm just going to keep you as a power lifter. That's why. And with me deadlifting all these deadlifts, that's why I never had any excess weight. Excess skin because I deadlift so much. Ready, we're just about ready here to mix all up, and it's gonna be a yummy dinner. And when I do the vegetables, I only do certain seasonings on the vegetables. I was gonna use barbecue sauce, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I'm just gonna leave the seasonings because it smells too good. I don't want to ruin the aroma. Because I was going to use them, but nah, we're just going to do it that way. We're just making it baked, seasoned barbecue. Baked seasoned chicken breast. Okay. Now the paprika that I use, that is actually a Hungarian paprika that is made out of Budapest. Because of my nationality, we use that a lot. We use a lot of thyme, marjoram, and things like that. And things, so. And then what we do is, I gotta get this. I throw a little bit of tarragon in there. Caraway. I love the caraway. The caraway really gives it, I really pour on the caraway. And the Hungarian paprika. And then what I do is mix it up. Oh, it smells really good. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a great dinner. Huh? Let's see what it's like here. Awesome. And then I take a cup and I just fill the pan up with water. I use about 3 or 4 cups of water. I use like a Tupperware cup. Ouch. I stubbed my toe. I just take one of these and fill it up 3 times. Cold water. And then I throw a little bit of seasoned salt and pepper in there. And I'll mix it up again. And throw a little more paprika. And sometimes I throw it over rice. I throw it over potatoes. I make a gravy. And then that's what it looks like. Oh yeah. You got these going good. Okay. So I'm going to put more paprika. The key to this one is basically the paprika, because the Hungarian paprika has a spicier taste than the regular paprika. I have regular paprika, but very rarely do I use it. I don't use it a lot. Okay, let me just do pepper. And the poppy seed. The poppy seed too is what I like. Poppy seed is probably very unique because you don't see a lot of people use it. Most Americans won't, but see, me being Czechoslovakian and Czech, we use it a lot. We'll use that in our baking and in our regular food. But it gives it a good flavor and it gives it a good aroma. And when it's cooking, it makes the whole house just smell up and smell so good. It does. It smells so good. And when it bakes, we bake it at 350, and it takes a good hour or so to get all of them baked good. And I'll show you here. And then I just leave it bake. Now stick it in the oven at 350. Always remember, no matter how big you are, you know, whatever, you can get the weight off, okay? You just have to set your mind to it. And the reason I gained so much weight is I had financial issues, just everything just building up on me, I guess, and I just didn't really care, you know? But it took a toll on my health. And now I'm in a really good place, you know? Yeah, I still have some issues with finances, but who don't? But I'm in a good place in my personal life now with someone. I got a great person. But I'm very, very private. Because I have to deal with shit shows all day. And I don't like that. You know, I'm a very, very quiet person, believe it or not. You'd never know it, but I am. And we're going to break here, and then I'll come back with the calorie count and everything. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Keep God and the angels in your life, and keep your head held high. No matter how tough things get, remember, you can get through it. I did. I had a 6-year journey to fight for my life to get healthy or die. And I did it all on my own. I had nobody. I had nobody at all. Just myself. Me, myself, and I, and the cats. And you know what? I made it. But it was a hard journey. It's not an easy journey. And sometimes I do still sit and cry because I wonder why this happened to me. But I can't go back and change what happened to me. I have to move forward with my life. And that's what I've done. You know, my workouts keep me going. I enjoy my workouts. You know, on Mondays I'm in bed by 8 o'clock because I know I've got to get up at 5 and get in the gym, and I got a deadlift. And I do, and I'm pretty strong. I got myself jammed up a couple weeks ago. We were doing a 4-second hold. So I was down at the knees, and I'm holding my deadlift, 185. And Andrew, we got done, you know, and Andrew's like, had 5s. I thought he meant to me. And he's like, no. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. He said, not you. I said, I'll take one. He says, oh, hell no. You put them on, you're pulling. So I have 185, 4 reps, hold a 4-second rep at the knee, come up, go down, back at the knee, hold. He counts 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody in the gym was stunned, and the owner says, man, he says, you're strong. And he says, I knew she could do it and stuff. And I do. I mean, rack pull, one time I got mad because I couldn't get 235, and I got 230. So I was like, this one friend, we were all working out, and he's like, Hercules, come on, you got this. And sometimes they'll call me the Rock because we'll put chains on my barbell, and I'll deadlift with chains and my weight, you know. And he's like, Hercules, you got this. And I said, F you. And then and they were all laughing, and then I couldn't get that 235, and I was like, I went, F'd it. And they all laughed in the gym, and he was laughing. I just couldn't get it, so I said, screw it. I said, screw it. I take them 5s off, you know, and put 2.5s on, and I pull a 230 on the rack pull. And then deadlifting, I can pull 205, 210, 215. 215 is about my max. But I'm proud of that because I always wanted to do this. And I think that's why it keeps me going, because I enjoy it. So, God bless everybody. Put yourself number one and love yourself, because when you love yourself, everything falls into place. And I'll be back with the calorie count and everything else. See you soon. Bye.